to create an identity for this team in terms of what this team wants to accomplish and what this team can do in this football season is what we're trying to focus on, and that's certainly something that we would like for them to focus on. You know, we've had a good off season, we had a good spring practice, we've had a good summer conditioning program, but I think really a lot is going to be answered about this team in this fall camp. You know, a realistic view of this team is that we lost 11 starters, a punter, a kicker, and a great return guy. So we lost a lot of good football players from last year's team, which is going to create a lot of opportunity for some other young players who need to prove and show that they can play with consistency and performance. That's going to enable them to be successful relative to what they have to do to sort of satisfy their role so that their particular unit, whether it's offense, defense, or special teams, can be successful in what they want to do. But you really can't look in the rearview mirror and be able to accomplish these things. You have to look forward and stay focused on the present moment in terms of what it takes to be successful, the work ethic that it takes, everybody's commitment to a standard of excellence, the respect and trust that we have to have for each other in the organization so that we can be a good team with good team chemistry, and certainly everybody being responsible for their own self-determination, which is all about accountability to do your job. And that's something that's always been a big part of what we try to get every team to do, and that's going to be really important for this team. Look, if we had all the same ingredients coming back, all the same ingredients. Now, I watched a TV show the other day, and one of them cooking shows with a guy on TV showing you how to cook. Well, let me just say, I put all the same ingredients in my pot as he put in his, and what came out of the oven wasn't the same as what came out of his oven. So even if we had all the same ingredients back, it would be difficult to manufacture the same kind of team chemistry. And that's one of the great things about college football is there's always a lot of new opportunity for a lot of new people because you have turnover on your team. And a realistic approach is you know, are we going to be able to do the things that we need to do with young players that don't have as much experience, that are going to get some on-the-job training in terms of what they want to accomplish and what they need to do a good job? Are they going to be able to do those things with the right attitude, the right commitment, the right intensity, the right sort of ability to overcome adversity, deal with success when they have success, and have the maturity to overcome some of the negatives that they'll surely go through in this season. So it always comes down to how many shining lights do you have on your team and how many blinking lights do you have. Blinking lights are people who don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't do the right things. They don't have the right habits. They don't have the correct discipline to get the job done on a consistent basis. And those kinds of players usually affect your ability to be successful. So